Ladies and gentlemen, this is Millennium Pro Wrestling, and tonight you are watching MPW's Love LA. My name is Chase Mansfield, your commentator announcer for this evening, and while the rest of the wrestling universe celebrates this WrestleMania weekend down in Las Vegas, Nevada, we want to celebrate in the place we love the most, Los Angeles, California. For tonight, it is the last stop on the track to MPWMania 4, and we have our tag team titles on the line. James Angel is back in singles action, and two grudges come to a head tonight as Daniel Moon takes on Brendan Devine 1-1 apiece to figure out tonight who the better wrestler is in their rubber match. Diego Valens defends his Millennium Cup trophy tonight against none other than Miggy Rose. For Miggy, it is his last opportunity to weasel his way into the main event of MPWMania 4. And for Diego, it's all about keeping that trophy and finally getting the devil's due against Maximilian at MPWMania 4. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the action is coming at you hot, and it's coming at you right now.
Hey, Diego.
What's up, Danny?
What's up, bro? How are you, man?
Good.
Listen, I was looking for you. I gotta talk to you.
Yeah.
Are you sure about the main event tonight? Putting the MPW Millennium Cup on the line? Look, I know that you got tricked with the Naughty or Nice card with Maximilian. I've been there. He tricked me breaking the no contact contract.
Listen, Danny. I got this. I'm gonna treat this as if it was a title. And tonight, I'm gonna win this.
All right, brother. You know what? At MPWMania, bring that thing home.
Thank you, brother.
Sinclair's gonna referee this thing. And there he is, in all of his glory. Unlimited potential is what I gotta say about this kid. Jake Redondo, the future of Southern California professional wrestling, perhaps the future of the professional wrestling world. He's already gone international, wrestling in Mexico and all over this state. And he is looking in tremendous shape here this week. Fired up and ready to go. Unfortunately for him, he's got quite a large competitor in front of him.
And his opponent.
There he is.
Hailing from Morocco, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the Moroccan Mauler, Yassin Khan!
The Moroccan Mauler, Yassin Khan. He's not the guy you want to show up on your front doorstep, knocking on your door saying, "Hi, I'm here for a date with your daughter." And he will give Jake Redondo everything he's got. Chase, welcome to the booth after doing your double duty as ring announcer. Tremendous job pumping the show up.
Glad to see you back at the booth here, Logan.
Yep, I've been back and forth, hither and thither, to and fro, yonder and beyond. Quite like Jake Redondo, who's been wrestling internationally in Mexico and all over the state. Yassin Khan, I think he's been wrestling wolves out there somewhere. Came back with him somewhere on his loincloth.
As we know, Yassin Khan is an absolute mauler, has been really taking it upon all opponents down in San Diego, but so has Jake Redondo, not only in San Diego, but over in Mexico. Over, of course, in the UK, where he just came from. This man is a now internationally trained superstar. And I mean, you can see trying to do everything he can to take down the big man that is Yassin Khan, but just too much power on display tonight.
Well, and Jake, the thing about him is he's only got a few years in the business, but he makes adjustments like somebody who's been in 10-plus years. He grew up in wrestling rings. I remember seeing him floating around a ring when he was 4 and 5 years old when I was wrestling for California Championship Wrestling in San Diego years ago when his father was on the card with me. And so he grew up with these intangibles that you can't get unless you have been around wrestling since you were a young lad. That chop's not going to help him, though.
As we know, second-generation sensation Jake Redondo, son of Jason Redondo, now looking to take it to the Moroccan Mauler. He has found his opportunity, looking for the arm drag. And now you can see Yassin Khan starting to realize who he's in the ring with, looking to stack him up. Oh, almost got him with that 2 count, Logan.
Well, beautiful drop kick right there, and that's what I was saying is Jake makes adjustments on the fly. Yassin was all power, pushing him back, slamming him to the canvas, etc., etc. Jake just used a series of good leverage moves, arm drags, and then a drop kick, and that's going to be, an equalizer right there. The great thing about wrestling, you got leverage, you can move bigger men around.
Looking to again chop down the big man. It's a sound strategy, but it is a long way to go. As you can see, full steam ahead with a European uppercut. Not looking to stop anytime soon, going for a second. And as they say, sometimes third time's the charm. Looking to get the MPW faithful in his corner.
Yeah, but he made a mistake there. He was gesturing to the fans. That gave Khan a little bit extra time to recover, and they just ate a buckle because of it.
Oh, God!
Beautiful release German suplex.
You can see Jake Redondo now clutching at the small of the back. Again, that was a bad landing. Threw him almost pillar to post with that suplex there, Logan.
Yep, and that's the thing about being 240 pounds. He's able to get underneath guys. He's able to toss them up in the air, and he's got this mean streak about him, as you're going to see right now.
Oh!
Another huge chop.
Looking to cave in the chest of Redondo.
I want some more information about where this fur pelt came from. I want to know if he was like the Spartans out there when he was 8. He had to go out there and kill the wolf or something like that to become the Moroccan mauler.
Either a mauler or a warlord. You can call him whatever you want.
Well, and he's a bit of a hired gun. You know what I mean? It's like he doesn't have any loyalty to anybody.
Got Jake exactly where he wants him. Oh, looking for a European clothesline of his own. Now looking for...
He's clobbering Jake. It's going to be bad. He just paintbrushed the hell out of his face with his foot right there. Look at Redondo over there spitting.
Just a nasty big boot to the side of the face of Jake Redondo. Now looking for the cover. Ooh, but a very lax kick out there from Jake Redondo. Not a lot left after that kick to the face.
If you look at his mouth right now, look at how he's breathing. He's having to breathe out of like the side of his face right now because of the way he got knocked around. But he will not stop fighting. I will tell you, this kid has got all full heart.
Looking to kick it to the back burner is Jake Redondo. Looking to go up and over Yassin Khan. Give an arm drag of his own.
Yep, back to the arm drag. It's a good move to take the big man down.
Again, looking to take out the arm, as we have seen that has gone that Conquest clothesline.
Yeah, went to the well one too many times, so Khan follows up with a short drop kick.
Ooh. Again, very emphatic kick out there from Jake Redondo, but not a lot left in the gas tank. As you can see, Yassin Khan wearing down, really putting some kinks into the armor.
Now, is this is the first time these guys have wrestled in MPW, I think, but is this the first time they've wrestled, period?
That is not. These two have clashed together before in San Diego, but it's their first meeting here in the MPW arena, and I mean, Khan is making short work of him here tonight.
Yeah, it felt like Khan's been kind of one step ahead the whole time. And maybe, again, I don't know if that's because of their previous encounters or there's a lot of tape on Jake Redondo right now.
As we know, Jake Redondo has also been giving out match upon match over in the United Kingdom. This man can't be 100% tonight, but still giving it his all against Yassin Khan. Fist straight into the corner, looking for the Irish whip. No reverse by Khan. Oh, full steam ahead for a bad landing.
See how hard he took that buckle.
That was full body weight in the buckle, Logan.
Well,
that was.
And the other thing was, too, his feet weren't underneath him. His feet had kind of fallen out towards the post, and that means there's a whole bunch more impact. Nice backflip, though.
Yeah, I was looking for that face buster, and now, Redondo talking about this cat and mouse game, getting out of the way.
The quickness, making his way to the top rope here.
Yeah, hitting the top rope. Oh, thinking high rent district, high reward, but nobody home there from Yassin Khan, but
that was some power right there by Redondo. He just ran the big man over.
Talk about some deceptive strength from Redondo.
Well, and I mean, if you look at how Jake's built, he doesn't have an ounce of body fat on him, and he's built solid. So, you know, again, Khan may have the power advantage, but Jake is no slouch in that department.
Absolutely. Now potentially looking for that. Oh!
That was pretty. That was a DDT, but he had the leg hooked.
Arm drag DT, and now, only a 2 count.
And this is where I say, at this point in the match, both these guys are right for the pickings. Although Jake just did a kip up, so he's actually probably far more in this thing than I was just giving him credit for.
Hit him with the finisher of Jason Redondo, now looking for his own in the Radiant cut. We've seen it before here at the MPW Arena, but Khan doing his homework, getting him out of the way, stopping the super kick. Was looking for that Samoan drop. Now stopping him at the ropes is Khan. Looking to go full steam ahead, but so is Jake. Popping him up.
Wow. Pop-up Samoan drop. That's even more impressive.
Almost touched the roof here at the 19801 Nordhoff Place here in the MPW Arena. Your opening contest tonight for MPW Love LA, and Redondo and Khan are going at each other.
Yep. Fortunately for them, there's a freshly fixed air conditioner in this place. It's not 8,000 degrees like it was a few weeks ago.
But listen, that doesn't mean that the action here isn't hot in the MPW Arena. These two are giving it their all, and you can see Jake now trying to get to a vertical basis, but it has been all Khan who, looking to call for the kill shot, potentially the conquest. Hits the ropes, looking for extra momentum. Drop toe hold from Redondo.
Yeah, he had that scouted.
Get him with the super kick.
That was right on the money. You see the fans came alive for that.
I sure did. Got him with the Radiant cut.
Beautiful.
Looking for the cover is Jake.
Yeah, that's got to do it.
What a win. Your winner, the Radiant Sun, Jake Redondo.
You know, it felt like these guys were neck and neck at one point, but as soon as Jake hit that kip up, I realized he reached down and got a second win somewhere, and then he pulled out some devastating maneuvers, big super kick, hit his finisher, and the pin was elementary after that.
Massive win here for Jake Redondo, especially going into MPWMania 4. This man has had quite the year, and he's looking to continue that momentum. And we are looking to continue our momentum here at MPW's Love LA. Still to come, 6-person tag team match, our massive main event. And coming up next, the MPW Tag Team Championships on the line. So stick with us here at MPW.
Man, oh man, it's been almost 2 months since I've been here at Millennium Pro Wrestling, and man, I've traveled the world, been all over the place since, but it didn't feel as good as seeing the people wearing Jake Redondo t-shirts in the crowd chanting, Jake, 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 and that's what lifted me to beat Yassin Khan tonight. And hey, you have just witnessed the beginning of the run of a lifetime that Jake Redondo is gonna go on, because he's the lottery ticket that you don't need to scratch to know that he's a winner, baby.
LA, so who's ready? Well, let's get our competitors to the ring.
Massive opportunity for this team right here. They've had their ups and downs, their ins and outs, awkwardly assembled. But tonight they have a chance to win the gold and perhaps save the MPW verse. Eddie Edpool, Danny Dracula Divine, the RoarVines. Danny injured his knee last week. I can't even believe he's competing this week. Eddie is, what's the term, happy as a clam? They are certainly going to have the fan support in this match. Danny wearing the cross, symbol of his faith.
And their opponents.
Go Jesus. Eddie's over there gyrating on Sinclair, who he's put the vest on. Now these guys are dangerous. The MPW Tag Team Champions for the second time. Jeremiah Fresh, the Rebel Storm, with eye patches on, sunglasses, contacts, medical glasses, whatever you can put on your eyeballs, they got them on right now. What else they have is they have the tag team gold. They have permanently disassembled the pump line. Fresh with the sunglasses on indoors, too cool for school. Rebel with the eye patch on that we know he doesn't need. Too fool for school. Cannot argue with the success of the Heartless Kings. Since they split into a faction of two, second time wearing the gold. Took it from the pump line twice. Got Rebel and Eddie jaw-jacking with each other. Like to be a fly on the wall for that conversation.
Your next match is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. And it's for the Millennium Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, they are the challengers to my right. Coming to you from Millennium Pro Wrestling, they are here to save the Millennium Verse.
Yes, they are.
The Freaky Frog, Eddie Roar, and Danny Devine together. RoarVines!
Chase left out the Dracula in Danny's name.
And introducing to my left, they are the champions. Coming to you from San Diego, California. They are your MPW Tag Team Champions. The freshest man in the room, fresher than you, Jeremiah Fresh.
Jeremiah Fresh.
Hollywood Rebel Storm. Together they are the Heartless Kings.
I think I'd probably rather have Yassin Khan show up at my house and ask for a date with my daughter than Rebel Storm, now that I'm thinking about it.
Every Friday, it is something with this face-painted clown. Today, he told me to, first it's attacking the guys on the outside. He told me to call it down the middle. He knows I'm the commentator, right? Not the referee?
Yeah, call it down the middle. Well, look, when he does something smart, I give him credit for it, and he has. I mean, look, he might just be playing dumb sometimes because Rebels pulled off some pretty interesting things. And again, the ends justifies the means. Got the tag titles again.
That's right, the tag titles are on the line, and it looks like the Hyenas are looking to pounce as both men are going after Danny Devine, and clearly his injured leg.
Yep. I was going to say, I'm surprised Danny's even in a ring after last week after the injury. I have a feeling if this wasn't a championship match, he would have took a week off.
Once we know he's got a tear in that MCL, and you can see he's already in a bad way as both the Heartless Kings look to take it to Devine, and Eddie Roar just has to watch along as he did just last week when he threw in the towel for Danny, and Danny now looking for some retribution.
Those were two serious kicks there that he just unleashed.
Well, if you can't get the world title, might as well get the tag titles, and now looking to take out both members of the Heartless Kings.
You look at the large knee brace on his left leg. It exceeds the one on his right leg.
Snapping at the fingers of Hollywood Storm, and now a tag to Eddie Roar. And you know, after what we saw last week, after just the upsetting display from Eddie Roar, throwing in the towel for Danny Devine, do you think these two can get on the same page, Logan, and potentially win the tag team titles here tonight?
I think somewhat that it's crucial for them to win this match tonight and become the tag champions.
Well, Freak Knuckle Splash, assisted by Danny, only gets a 2 for RoarVine, but, I mean, they're looking well-oiled tonight. They might not be on the same page, but they're sure working in tandem.
Well, sometimes when there's friction and tension, sometimes that makes things, run a little bit better. Some people need that nervous energy to work better together.
Beautiful hip toss into a sling blade there from Eddie Roar, who's looking to freak it up here in the MPW arena. Sent to the apron is the freakiest frog, but lying in wait for the Rebel Storm. Attacking the midsection, looking to go up and over. Oh, beautiful crossbody.
Yep, Eddie almost took Rebel out of his boots with that.
He almost took Rebel out of his gloves, had to adjust them on the way.
His gloves, his eye patch, his weight belt. Now look at Rebel wears a weight belt every league. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, all right? I don't know. Based on his physique, I don't know if dude's lifting any weights. You know what I mean?
Sometimes it's all for show, Logan, and we're seeing it now as,
Well, I think he focuses on cardio more, you know what I mean?
Our tag team champions are looking to show it up for RoarVine. And
there's a guy with some raw power right there.
Yeah, Fresh add an insult to Eddie Roar from the outside. Not the legal man, but sure gonna, add his 2 cents into the hat now.
Fresh looking a lot like Hacksaw Butch Reed to me right now. A little flashback of Doom back in the day.
Good pull. Now look for a tandem. Vertical suplex there.
For those who don't know, Butch Reed would kick your ass for real, and you could look that up on YouTube if you want. Now, something I wanted to point out too, Fresh is wearing an elbow pad on his left arm, and that's not the usual dress that he has out here, so I wonder if he's nursing an injury.
Again, Fresh just trying to be in tandem with Hollywood Rebel Storm. Again, if they're going to be cohesion, got to be in line with your partner, but going at the face of Eddie Roar.
And, some teams, the guys wrestle very similar, like the pump line. These guys, 2 contrasting styles. And I think that's always better for tag team. It keeps your opponents, they can't get their footing underneath them.
What sure works for the Heartless Kings as they go for the tag and the cover, but only a 1 count there from Eddie Roar. You can see even the injured Danny Devine is trying his best to get the tag for Eddie Roar, as Eddie Roar is in a bad way. Now looking to stack him up. Almost had a sneak win there.
Eddie used the tights to pull him down, but all's fair, love, and war, right?
Absolutely, especially when the tag team titles are on the line. This close to MPWMania 4.
Yeah, well, and again, like you said, can this team survive? If they win the tag belts, I think Eddie's made up for Danny losing that world title match last week.
And it sure is a nice consolation prize, but if you take a lot more slams like that, it's going to be a Heartless King win through and through.
And I don't think Eddie meant to, I think he thought he was doing the right thing by throwing the towel in.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he saw an injured Danny Devine. He thought Danny was succumbing, of course, to the submission by Maximilian. He was doing everything he could to be there for his best friend. But unfortunately, with the MPW heavyweight title on the line, Danny didn't see it that way.
No, and you know what? That's Danny's competition. There appears to be a banshee in the crowd laughing right now. I don't know what the hell that noise is.
Yeah, looking to jaw jack with the Rebel Storm as Jeremiah Fresh looks to make quick work of Eddie Roar, who gets him with the stunner, but he tags in the Rebel Storm.
Fresh tag team experience. And look it. That's what I'm saying. Look, I got to give the Rebel Storm credit sometimes. Sometimes he's a thinking man's wrestler. He went and got rid of Danny, so there's no way that even if Eddie clobbered him, that Danny would be there for the tag.
Rebel Storm going to continue the splashes, but no, Eddie Roar rolls out of the way. Looking to add fist to the face.
I figured out what Rebel reminds me of. You know when you got a banana that's sitting on your counter and it's kind of getting mushy and brown and whatnot?
Yeah.
That's the Rebel Storm right there. He's the mushy banana.
Perfect analogy, I would have to say. And now, Jeremiah Fresh. Eddie Roar ducking on the clothesline, get him with the super kick.
He made Fresh pay for that. And there's a Dracula Spear. Dracula Spear!
So we know the middle name of Danny Devine, the 3Ds. But only a 2 count for RoarVine.
Bit of an ass, Chico!
Again, this is all for your MPW Tag Team Championships, just 1 week away from MPWMania 4. And as we heard from Ray Rosas, all titles will be on the line. So you got to think, whoever walks in tonight is walking into a surefire match in just 1 week. Will they be ready? Well, the Heartless Kings sure think they are, as Fresh gets the tag.
Eddie's not tagging. He's not tagging.
Inches away, big boot from from Jeremiah Fresh.
That was a freight train hitting Eddie right there.
Again, Danny was laying in wait. He wanted the tag, but again, Roar maybe thinking he couldn't do it with the injury.
He's trying to protect him.
It's a Heartless descent.
Yeah, and
come on, Eddie.
Nobody kicks out from that.
Oh. Your winners, and still the MPW Tag Team Champions, the Rebel Storm and Jeremiah Fresh, the Heartless Kings.
Big win by the Heartless Kings. I think the story here is that Eddie Roar, through his good-hearted nature, sacrificing himself and whatnot, has cost Danny Devine 2 titles in 2 weeks, or at least the opportunity at 2 titles in 2 weeks.
Threw the towel in for him last week when it looked to be a surefire loss, and tonight, while Danny was laying in wait, Eddie Roar decided, yeah, we know, you're Hollywood. Roar decided to not tag in an injured Danny. Whether he thought Danny couldn't do it or not is still to see.
That was excellent, Fresh. The big boot did the job.
Another win for the Heartless Kings as they head into MPWMania 4. But what's next for Eddie Roar and Danny Devine?
Well, I think we're going to find out right now because Danny's got the mic in his hand.
Eddie, what are you doing?
He's trying to save his partner.
You should have tagged me in. My leg is fine. It's fine enough.
Oh, Eddie said he looked at the doctor's report.
You know what, Eddie? My real issue isn't even tonight.
Uh-oh.
Last week you threw in the towel and cost me the MPW title. I had Maximilian beat. And you know I did. So you know what? So I think you threw the towel in on purpose, Eddie.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
You mean you think that he did it to keep the team going?
I think you did it. Because you knew if I was the MPW heavyweight champion, I wouldn't have time to be in this stupid tag team.
Oh, whoa, stupid. He's turning into Wolverine that was drinking in the beginning of the movie.
You're worried about a stupid title. It could have costed you the title. It could have costed you your career if I didn't save you.
Listen, Rocky didn't throw in the towel for Apollo when he died.
Stupid tag team? That's why you think I did this? No, I didn't. I did it, Danny. Because I hate you.
What?
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 Oh! He just hoofed him in the front
leg. What the
leg.
hell, Eddie? Freaky Frog, no!
Well, of all the turn of events that I thought were going to happen as a result of this conversation, this was not the one I thought was going to happen.
Turning his back on partner Danny Devine, and why?
Eddie left this crowd stunned. Usually they're cheering his name and they love him. Right now they're like, what in the hell just happened?
I'm at a loss for words. This is a different side of Eddie Roar we have ever seen.
Eddie's not done.
No. I mean, is he finally going to be able to hit the... Oh, pedigree!
He hit the pedigree. That's the first time he hit it.
First nail in the coffin from Eddie Roar.
Well, and he nailed it. I mean, he knocked Danny clean out with that. They would have won all those matches if he would have hit him.
Sent out the warning shot. You can't freak me no longer.
Oh, he just said Mela Chupis.
Folks, I'm at a loss for words. I'm speechless about what we just saw. I mean, Eddie Roar turned his back on longtime, I'd say best friend Danny Devine.
Well, this is the problem. When you turn your back on Danny, it's like having a tiger by the tail. He might be down for a minute, but he's like a freaking honey badger.
Down but not out,
They
injured.
just take that venom and then just, reproduce and come back 6 times better. But he can't even walk right now. Look at this.
Danny Devine in a bad way, coming out of MPW Love LA. Still to come, the grudge match. Daniel Moon versus Brendan Devine. We want to continue this on here at Love LA, so who's ready for a massive grudge match?
I'm ready.
Well, introducing first.
Lil Z's ready. This guy's always ready.
punching down from Covina, California. Weighing in at 175 pounds, he is Captain Daniel Woo!
El Capitan, El Comandante, El Mero Mero, El Jefe, La Fruta de la Fiesta, Daniel Moon. Look at him. There was one time Daniel Moon bled all over my face, but that's a story for another time. And I tell you what, Neil Buzz Aldrin of the moon landing would be very happy about that jacket. My shoulder blades hurt and my head hurts every time I see this man. It's called residual impact, post-traumatic stress.
Coming to you from Moore Park, California. Weighing in at 207 pounds. He is the ace of MPW, Brendan Diva!
Chase, I was saying, every time I see Brendan, my head hurts and my shoulder blades still hurt.
You went through an absolute war of beating with this man, but in the end, you were able to put him down. Daniel Moon already has one win against Brendan Devine, but so does Brendan over Daniel Moon tonight. It is the rubber match to figure out, as Daniel Moon said last week, who of these two is the better wrestler? At the end, who is the best pal?
Well, and I'm going to be interested to see if this remains a wrestling match or if it turns into a Pier 6 brawl, because there's a lot of emotion going on there. Moon's usually pretty calm and pretty chill, but Brendan has sparked that fire that's in him.
Big collar and elbow tie up to start us off. Brendan Devine with the power advantage, moving Daniel Moon to the corner, telling him, why don't you step up, Captain?
Yeah, I mean, quasi-clean break there. It was a clean break except for the exception of him saying, ha ha ha, punk, I got you.
We're going to go back at it again. These two are going to jockey for position all throughout the match. They know each other like the back of each other's hands. Not only have they been training partners, not only have they been best friends, they've been best pals, but tonight they are bitter enemies.
I like that. I like Moon hanging on the waist lock, and he was able to take Brendan down, but that's a beautiful arm drag counter right there. All you got to do when that happens, you got to lock on the elbow, and Brendan got his hips pushed back, and he flung Moon over into the corner there.
Yeah, flinging his full weight right over to the side, as now Daniel Moon looks to take him back to the ground.
Going right
it
back
is
to
a
that hole.
good, solid game from Captain Daniel Moon to start this grudge match off, and now you can see Brendan Devine trying to swat him off.
Well, and again, that could have caused a break there. Probably should have caused a break, but Brendan let go and decided to go with the elbow counter instead.
Yeah, a massive forearm, and you can see that rock the Captain Daniel Moon, and now Brendan Devine gonna continue to attack the head, the cranium of the Captain, looking to send him to the other side. No, up and over goes Daniel Moon. Grab another waist lock.
Beautiful ankle pick right there.
Good counter, but no, head scissors from Moon from the ground.
Moon's got some of the most innovative counters I've seen.
Drop toe hold into a kick to the midsection.
Yeah, big punt there.
Oh, maybe looking to take out the ribs of Brendan Devine tonight.
Was it a gut buster there? Well, that was nice. That was nice. He flung his foot over Brendan's foot and then hit him with a spinning heel kick.
Good old spinning heel kick straight to the money, as now an Irish whip reversal, though, from Brendan. We're going to go back to the corner. No, eats a wash to the face. Cross body from Moon. Sends Brendan off his feet.
Yeah, the impact was as such so that Moon rolled off him, and Brendan wisely rolls to the outside to break the momentum.
You can see that midsection is in a bad way, has clutched it since the opening bell. Of course, since that gut check, since that kick, and now looking for a dive to the outside. No, caught by Brendan, who was looking to give him a potential Uranagi. Oh! Said he's a soccer kick.
Yeah. Moon is, he's unleashing every bit of his arsenal, including a big chop right there.
Again, Daniel Moon wanted to go at this with Brendan Devine, one of the best pals to win the tag team titles, but when it couldn't come to fruition, Brendan finally turned his head the right way, the way he's always gone, and turned his back on Daniel Moon, which leads us to the night. You got to think it's all due to jealousy. 7 years on the shelf, and everyone's coming back to fight Daniel Moon. You got to think that is a stain to Brendan Devine on MPW.
Well, you know, there's a novelty of it in that over the last 7 years, everybody already wrestled Brendan, and he kicked the hell out of most people. Moon coming back, it's like, okay, well, is he going to stay? Is he going to be here? Is he a full-time or part-time, or how's that going to go? I want to get my chance to wrestle him. I've wrestled him 3 times myself.
But as he continued to get to the top, that meant at some point he would have to take Brendan Devine's position. You know Brendan's not going to like that. As now, look for the clothesline in the corner.
Brendan has had Moon scotted twice on his high-risk moves, on the dive and then, you know, that springboard there. Brendan's been able to avert and then hook. Double cannonballs.
Cannonballs, sentons high onto the face of Brendan Devine.
And again, you know, usually he'll just hit you with one of them, but he's changing up and using 2. He's kind of tweaking his maneuvers a little bit to keep Brendan on his toes.
He understands that Brendan is a whole different beast. There's a reason we call him the ace of MPW, because of how good he is. He has shown that all last year. He showed it throughout this year, and he's looking to hopefully show it by the end of tonight. But Daniel Moon, giving him a run for this money. Look at these fists to the face of Devine. We're going to show up the ace as the captain. Another nasty shot. Brendan looking to follow through as well.
And both these people got wrestling families. You know, Danny Devine's out here, Brendan's brother, of course. And then Daniel Moon's wife, a Roar star, MPW wrestler also.
Well, family's going to have to be put on the back burner because, as you can see, these two are giving it. They're all knee.
He caught him.
Straight to the chest, but caught the crossbody.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
That was a spike right there. A spike to the brainstem.
Talk about a boss man slam.
You know, he probably hit him so hard, Moon can probably, you know, speak Japanese and play the accordion now.
Listen, he's seeing stars in the full moon tonight after that slam. I mean, I don't know how he can get back into this match. It's got to be all Brendan from here on. As you can see, looking to potentially weaken him up. Back body drop.
And you notice when Moon went up for that, he grabbed the back of his own head before he got dropped right there. Smart to try to alleviate some of the impact, but also that could have just been pure reflex because his head's hurting that bad.
Absolutely. I mean, on a high-angle back suplex that we saw from Brendan Devine, you got to find any cover you can. But now, Brendan is seeing the target on Moon. He's starting to weaken him, and he is going to continue this onslaught. Potentially continue go after the back as we see. Using the ropes to his advantage.
A fan out there is holding up a sign that says Divine's Domain. And I tell you what, he wasn't holding that up last match when Danny was out here.
Absolutely not. But, I mean, you can see Brendan Devine is firing on all cylinders tonight. He understands the task at hand. With 1 and 1 apiece, it's going to bring that, Predator out of Daniel Moon. But
nice 12-6 elbows right there.
Same as Brendan, who's looking to stop him, potentially going back for that. Another back suplex.
And what Brendan's doing, he's lifting Moon higher than he usually lifts people. He's lifting him so high that the first thing that's hitting the canvas is Moon's head. It's not his back.
Listen, it is a bad way, but you can tell Brendan at this point, I don't think he's trying to win this match. He's also, at some point, trying to end the career of Daniel Moon.
Yeah, that's what it says. Those moves feels more like he's trying to take the man out than he's trying to win the match.
Yeah, attacking the ankles. I mean, now looking to take out the foundation of the captain.
Yeah, he just stomped on that little bone you got on the side of your foot like that, and nobody knows what the hell that is. I think it's the cervical dervial.
Step straight onto the fingers of Daniel Moon, letting him know last week you asked for this.
Well, you know, hey, be careful what you ask for. You just might get it.
Moon looking to take, or should I say, Devine looking to take Moon back to the corner.
Ask Exxon Valdez about that when you end up having to write me a check for $70,000.
Massive chop from the ace. Almost leveled Daniel Moon to the ground. Oh, my goodness.
He is chopping away at the chiseled physique of Daniel Moon.
With every chop, he takes more and more of a piece out of Daniel Moon, as you can see. Looking for a third. Winging it throughout the arena in the hollow chest of Moon.
Whoa. That's it. There's that Latin spice right there from Daniel Moon.
Let his emotions get the better of him, but will it work in his favor? Looking for another back suplex. No, Moon to his feet. able to evade, getting the forearm.
Yeah, he might have knocked his own arm silly there. Oh, man. That was a hell of a response.
Yeah, talk about a receipt.
Moon may have broken his own hand, but he's still hitting him with it.
Massive shots from both opponents. Again, it is 1-1 apiece. A grudge match we are seeing looking to cap off tonight.
It's like Rocky and Ivan Drago.
You gotta think years of frustration has been built into these kicks, into these strikes from these two wrestlers.
Brendan would be Drago.
Step up Enziguri from Moon. Sends Divine on wobbly legs for a big knee.
Combo.
The ropes.
Oh! Did you see that? Brendan kind of squatted down, and then he reached down, and he threw that arm up there. And that clothesline originated in the bottom of his feet.
That is for sure. He drove that down from down low. Almost took the head off of Daniel Moon.
Yep, that's just going Vergasso right there.
But that just shows you just the attrition these two have been through the last couple of weeks, last couple of months.
Well, and look, the bragging rights of this are essential because these guys, rivals for... Look at Moon's hand right there. Is there blood on his hand right there? Look at his left hand.
Yeah, I'm seeing a massive, a potential bruise on the hand of Daniel Moon. You can see, can't even close his fists for a full grip. You got to think, one of those strikes landed heavy for Brendan, and it surely might have, as you said, broken the fist of Moon.
Yeah. I mean, I was seeing blood coming. I'd like to get a shot of it.
Both these two are in the corner. You can see not gripping with that left hand, but they're not going to be done. Oh, no!
Wow, Brendan got the better of that exchange.
Looking for left on red. Duck unders Daniel Moon. Oh, get him with the axe handle.
Spinning Polish hammer.
Looking to kick those thrusters up to 11.
Yeah.
Fireman's carry position. Looking for Moon's salt.
Here it comes.
Second rope, looking for the top rope, no stopped.
Brendan one step ahead, Moon's head's up there. He just got kicked in his brain.
Drop kick to the cranium of the captain, and he's looking for a crash landing with that. No! Head scissors out of the powerbomb from Moon.
Moon saved his own life there with that move.
Yeah, that was a last-ditch effort, and it worked in his favor. Looking for the satellite DDT.
Brendan ended up flinging right into the first rope.
In a bad position, but looking for the cover. Had to roll him over. Might have been precious seconds too many.
Right, Moon had to pull Brendan away from the ropes, and that gives Brendan the time to get a couple of breaths in. Might have been the reason for that kick out. Fans solidly behind Moon, I would say about 85%, but there are some cheers for Brendan out there, and I think that's just pure respect for the guy's athleticism. They're saying, to la Moon.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. He is looking to end it with that full moon, as we know. Brendan Divine, not even sure where he is, getting to his feet. Looking for that snapmare driver. No, sent to the corner. Oh, super kick to Divine.
Look at Brendan down to one knee. Brendan's so tough.
Spine buster.
Yeah, that might do it.
Almost through the MPW ring. But Daniel Moon keeps this fight going, and I don't know how, Logan.
Look at the back of Brendan right here. This big welt over his left shoulder right there. Yeah, his left lat.
You're seeing the scars of war, ladies and gentlemen. These two have been bashing each other since the bell, and I mean, it's anyone's game at this point.
Look, that was just almost like pouting right there. Brendan's pissed that he hasn't won yet. He just smacked Moon in the leg while they're sitting there.
Brendan at this point is getting frustrated, and a frustrated Brendan Divine is a dangerous Brendan Divine.
That's true, but that's also his Achilles heel, because when he gets frustrated, he makes mistakes. Makes mistakes he wouldn't make without a clear head.
Looking potentially for that believer buster. Looking to potentially spike him. No Daniel Moon, though. Coming out from under. Oh!
Another huge lariat.
Clothesline to the shoulder blades, and was looking for the stomp.
For a curb stomp.
Reverse atomic drop. Oh, into the enziguri. Wobbly legs for Daniel. Oh!
Moon thought he had him right where he wanted him.
On wobbly legs, hits the stomp. Goes for the cover, but no! Moon somehow stays in.
Concussion central right there, you know?
Someone's going to have to check on Moon at the end of this in the back. I mean, these two are putting their lives, their bodies, their careers on the line, all for a win. And all for the bragging rights to say, I'm the better wrestler, and I put you down.
I mean, and whoever wins this match is going to earn it. It's not like it's a fluke or there was some easy roll-up or some kind of chicanery. These guys have beaten the hell out of each other so far.
Leads an opening for big things at MPWMania 4, potentially for the winner, but now Brendan's saying, they want me to finish you, and now I'm gonna. Calling for the kill shot, Logan.
Much like Mortal Kombat. His back gave out. Did he drop him or did his back give out?
No, not a lot of power left in Brendan Devine, and you can see.
That's a great question. He said, if you ain't got nothing left, why you kicking out? Because he's stubborn as a government mule.
Telling him he's not going to have an easy day at the office, looking to leave him on red. Oh!
He cut him off at the pass right there.
Hit him with one of his own. Looking for the knee.
Caught him right on the back of the head.
Massive German suplex from the captain.
Yep, Brendan's brains are the one that's all shook up now.
Scrambled. What a beautiful kick.
Yep, might do it. I mean, if Brendan got nothing left, why is he kicking out?
Was looking for the golazo. Instead, he hit the crossbar.
Ted Lasso? I watched a few episodes of that show. It's pretty funny.
Great show. You can see Daniel
Do it
Moon
for your brother.
now is trying to think, what do I got to dig down deep into my bag of tricks to get next? You got to think, the only thing left in the arsenal is that full moon snapmare driver. He set it up earlier, wasn't able to hit it.
Look at Brendan jaw-jacking with Moon saying, come on, give me what you got. Each guy taunting the other with the same thing. They're both been frustrated. They both hit the other with everything in their arsenal.
Trying to get a physical advantage, maybe a mental advantage as well, but now these two are interlinked, trading shots.
Yep, they're hooked right there by perhaps Moon's injured left hand. Look at this right here. You don't see this very often. This is, you know, Max Holloway pointing at the cameras with Justin Gaethje and just going until somebody falls down.
Yeah, these two are standing in the middle, trading everything they got. Daniel Moon not letting go of that grip, looking for another. Oh,
there it is.
Believer Buster.
He got every bit of that. That's got to do it.
Right in the crown of his head, but no.
Moon,
a kick out.
Did you see how he kicked out? He brought his arms all the way in, flexed his pecs, and then just shot up with everything he had left, and it was just enough to get his shoulders up right there.
I do not know how Daniel Moon continues to stay into this. These two are through hell and high water, giving it their all.
Moon's conditioning is second to none. I mean, if the guy wasn't in the shape he was in, he couldn't have kicked out of that last move.
Now, Brendan, you got to think, maybe he's thinking, maybe I got lucky the first time I put down Daniel Moon. What more do I got to do?
Well, Brendan hits like a truck. I can tell you from experience. I mean, look, he's talking to Moon. I think he should be capitalizing right now. He may be too tired to do so. I just think this talking to each other, it's so personal. I get it, but somebody is like, you got to win. Somebody's going home with the loser's paycheck, but worse, without the bragging rights. Moon can't even sit up right now.
Moon just asked for it. I mean, he said, is that it? Are you done already?
He's going to curb stomp him again here. He might do the double right here.
Looking for the double stomp. Moved out of the way, does Moon.
Boom!
Left on red!
With his own finisher.
Oh! What a humiliating way that would have been to go out for Brendan Devine if Daniel Moon left him on red.
Yeah, I mean, in a brilliant tactic right there. That was one of the last things I think Brendan would have been expecting, to get hit with his own finishing maneuver. But the thing is, Brendan knows how to do that move better than anybody.
You see for Moon, shocked as everyone else. Might have been more of a mental game to hit him with the left on red, but now Moon, I mean, this deep in a match, going to the high rent district.
Moon has not had a lot of success coming off the ropes this match, though.
It's Brendan a high has been ahead of him every time,
as he is again.
Caught him with the forearm.
So much of Moon's high-impact offense comes from being springboarding or coming off the top rope or diving. Brendan has been one step ahead of that every time. And now he's up there. What the hell's going to... What is this? It looks like he's trying to pick him up to slam him like that. Brendan, I know, deadlifts 455 pounds.
Oh! Was a precarious position for both. Now it's for Devine as Moon
springboard
inside out with the...
Oh!
Oh! Hurricanrana!
With every ounce of what he had left, Moon put in that maneuver right there. And a springboard is a lateral jump where you got to jump 4.5 feet up in the air to get your feet on the top rope.
There's a lot of power and momentum this deep into a match. How Daniel Moon was able to do it, couldn't tell you, folks, but now
he's got to get the cover, though.
Crawling
He can't even
for the cover.
Yeah, he couldn't even make his way over to cover him fast.
And Brendan Devine just getting the shoulder up. Not even a kick out, more of a rollout.
Well, right, and the thing was, because Moon could only drape his arm over for the cover, that high impact move took so much out of both guys, nobody's got anything left. All Brendan had to do was roll the shoulder.
Moon left him
Saying
on
we
red,
ain't
telling
done.
him, yeah, this ain't finished.
There's like two zombies out there right now.
And over to the Fat Lady Sings.
Be careful, we got some of them in the audience.
In the ropes. Oh, washing the face of Moon. Looking for another Believer Buster.
Moon, he's not even trying to pin him.
Looking for another left on red. Oh my goodness.
If Moon kicks out here.
Good day, Daniel Moon. What?
I don't know what the heck happened here. Maybe he took some of that good creatine before the match or something.
These two. You mean talk about putting lives on the line. Daniel Moon somehow kicking out of a third left on red.
Well, and again, I don't think either of these guys are going to be able to wrestle next week at MPWMania. They're going to be, eating steak through a straw after this.
Yeah, you got to think still their careers on the line, and you said it best. When it's all said and done, when that bell rings, will these two even have enough to keep going? I mean, our biggest show of the year is next week, and these two are putting on a barn burner right here for Love LA.
You can see the wear and tear that they have right now just in trying to move around. They're limping.
Looking for the stomp. No.
Brendan, he got blocked there. Moon
Grabbing
got
the
the
boot
foot.
with all his strength.
Oh, he said he's back.
Oh! The captain is here. Swinging neck breaker. Looking for the soccer kick. Talk about piecing these moves together. A combination to behold all. Second
Beautiful
rope
moonsault.
moonsault.
Look it. I don't know where the hell Moon's getting this from.
Kicking it into full gear with that snapmare driver. Fall Moon. Now float over to the cover.
He
takes it. 2-1. Daniel Moon.
Your winner, Captain Daniel Moon.
I tell you what, I took a lot of punishment from Brendan in our match. I think Moon exceeded that punishment. And he won in a far more impressive manner. I'm telling you, man, it's this guy's conditioning. It's all the work he does outside the ring. It's the reason he's got them obliques on the side of his body.
Even when he looks down, you can't count him out. Coming out of this 2-1 is Daniel Moon becoming the better wrestler of these two and winning the rubber match.
And this was down to a matter of inches right here. I mean, this was just a fraction of a dog's hair. Shout out to Kona Bear, the first dog of MPW.
As Daniel Moon said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. And we saw, back and better than ever, is the captain coming out with the win tonight against longtime rival and best friend, Brendan Devine.
Did you see Brendan's face as he was getting up? That was not a happy man. And look it, I mean, these guys are both going to be in just severe pain tomorrow. No way that they're not. Brendan's sticking out the hand. He wouldn't shake his hand for months.
Moon slapping it away.
Oh, no, he's saying bring it in. Moon's a hugger. He always has been.
What's he
Well,
saying?
we're going to close.
We know best pals hug it out.
Right.
And there it is.
The hatchet is buried.
They might be bitter rivals, but tonight respect was earned between these two.
Well, bottom line, too, is these two just showed you what MPW is about. It's about the spirit of competition and good professional wrestling.
Best pals walking out of MPW Love LA tonight. But the winner is Daniel Moon. Stick with us. 6-man action. James Angel back in singles. And of course, our main event.
I got a good, happy feeling after this.
Before we get to our next match, ladies and gentlemen, how about you help me welcoming someone we haven't seen in quite some time? He is a MPW Hall of Famer and your general manager, ladies and gentlemen, none other than Ray Rosas.
This guy makes my life a whole hell of a lot easier because he deals with most of the nonsense here, so I can just cold kick it to the next episode with his trademark flannel right there. I've noticed Ray's got a few more gray hairs than he had before I made him the general manager, so that's just what happened. My hair started going gray at 24. Out there dealing with degenerate animals. That fan starstruck so much first in the tears.
The Hall of Famer is back, ladies and gentlemen. Ray Rosas has a couple of words for the MPW faithful heading in to MPWMania 4, our biggest night of the year.
What a match that was, huh?
That was 5 stars right there.
We're getting spoiled here, aren't we?
Yes, you are.
You're welcome.
Yup, tell a friend, bring your cousin.
Just another perfect day. MPW Love LA.
Right. Shout out to the
We are 1 week
Los
away
Angeles
from
Dodgers.
MPWMania 4. We're on the road, but it's been a bumpy road, hasn't it?
Yup.
Last week I was watching through the footage because I wasn't here, and I happened to see something that I just didn't digest well with me. You know, someone took it upon themselves to, I don't know, take advantage of one of their friends while they were down. And that seems to be happening a lot around here, and that's something I need to rectify. So, we all have questions. Now it's time for us to get some answers. Let's bring out the mighty Zeus.
The last time we saw the mighty Zeus here in the MPW arena, it was a clothesline to Isaiah Hendricks and him turning his back on his longtime friend, who was just at that moment trying to give him props. Trying to let him know we came up in the dance, we did the damn thing together, and yet he's the one who took the knife out of his pocket and drove it straight, deep down to the back of Isaiah Hendricks.
Zeus looking a little cocky. Maybe even a lot cocky. What happened to the guy that was all happy about competition and, you know, hey, we're all here to make each other better and whatnot?
Feeling like a main man is the mighty Zeus, dripped out here at Love LA, and now looking to get in the ring with Ray Rosas, and we'll have to see what the mighty Zeus has got to say about his actions last week.
Why, Zeus, why? Why, Zeus, why?
And for those in Spanish, it's ¿Por qué, Zeus, por qué?
Can you hear them? Can you hear them? You had so much promise. You were barely making your mark here. And you go ahead and you just rain on your good friend's parade.
You got jealous.
I can't. We just want to know why. We want answers. Zeus, tell us why. Tell us what's in your head.
You just said beat up Ray. Good luck with that.
You want to know why? You told me to.
What?
Wait, what? Ray told him to.
Night 2 of Double Dash. I waited for you in the back, and I asked you, how can I get booked? And you told me I need to make an impact.
Oh,
he made a big one.
So last week, I saw my opportunity. I made my impact.
Impacto!
I don't think you understood. I think you may have taken what I said out of context. That's not what I meant. I meant going out there and grinding, working hard to earn your spot in the show. These types of things, these actions, there are consequences to these types of things. Isaiah did nothing wrong. He did it the right way. He worked hard. He was here tirelessly every single week, working hard to get on these shows. And I gave both of you the same shot, and he beat you.
Yes, he did. It was a very close competitive
And I
match.
still gave you the opportunity to try to get on the show. And if that's the way you're going to go about it, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
His hands are tied.
We're going to find out right now.
I was doing it the right way. I was going to training for weeks after that.
Yes, he was. I got his checks.
What happened to the other people that did it the right way? Where's Roberto Perez, huh? Where's Dave Madison?
That's true. These guys ain't
They
been
did
around
it the
for a
right
minute.
way, and they never got their opportunity back.
Yeah. You go on a losing streak, you know what I mean?
Explain that.
They say no sitilalas.
Roberto Perez is a great tag team competitor, but he needs a partner. David Madison is taking a sabbatical. These guys have earned their spots, and they've earned their rest. You haven't even been here for a cup of coffee yet.
That's that's true.
I don't want to have to suspend you, because I feel I've already been throwing a lot of those around anyway.
That's true.
I just need you. I'm gonna have you apologize to Isaiah.
That's an interesting punishment.
Seems to be the only right thing to do.
Well, it's if he books him, he's giving Zeus what he wants. If he gives him a match with Isaiah, that's what Zeus was trying to get.
Apologize for what? Apologize for living my dream? Apologize for calling me out and telling me that I earned my spot. Me and Isaiah, I earned that night. Double Dash Night 1. We both earned that. I earned that. I grinded. I worked my ass off in this school.
He did. He lost 30
You heard him last week. He said he's been here for 2 years. I've been here for 1. And it took me 1 year just to get on Fridays.
Fridays are elite. This ain't for no jive coolies. Uh-oh.
And there is Isaiah Hendricks.
Isaiah coming out from the back. You got some impressive arms going on like that.
See a lot on the mind of Isaiah Hendricks, and you got to think they have been back there festering for a week, thinking about why the hell did Zeus do this, and now hearing that from the back, I mean, it drove Isaiah Hendricks out.
Oh, we're all going to be a couple Fonzies here.
Couple
Fonzie's cool.
Fonzie is cool. Fonzie's from Pacoima? Okay, so the great thing about pro wrestling is when two guys have a grievance, they can fight each other. They can get in there and wrestle.
But they're sure trying to get in each other's face.
Yeah, I think Ray's opposed to that because he doesn't want to reward Zeus.
Well, forearm from Isaiah Hendricks, and you can see it laying in the attrition of Zeus.
Zeus got clipped a few times and he rolled out the ring. Oh, Isaiah.
Brought that big man fight, talked that big man game, brought none tonight, though.
Okay. See, this is precisely what I was talking about. This right here is consequences. Not from me, but from Isaiah Hendricks. Because next week, the only way we're going to have to settle this is a one-on-one match at MPWMania 4.
Oh!
Well, you got to give the fans what they want.
Big time moment for these two.
You notice nobody touched Ray during that exchange either. Nobody's dumb enough to put their hands on Ray Rosas, and I appreciate that. touch my general manager. Isaiah, uncharacteristically letting his emotions out right there. But at the end of the day, he got him what he wanted. They got a one-on-one match with each other. It's going to be a hell of a rematch.
Looking to settle the score next week. Still to come, 6-man tag. And, of course, our main event, ladies and gentlemen.
Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
Coming to you from Manila, Philippines, this is Nina!
Smile from ear to ear. Skipping around, making the cameraman have to move at double speed. In her traditional pink, silver, and white garb.
And her tag team partner.
The Prince of MPW. Who apparently has the longest tongue.
He is the Prince of MPW, Tony Prince.
There it is, hitting the pose with one of them fans out there. Also wearing the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers hat. There it is right there. The best fit for royalty, the crown,
and their partner.
And downtown Judy Brown. What? That's a hell of a hug right there. And here's Boa.
Coming to you from San Diego, California. He is one half of the pump line. The Constrictor, Boa Silva!
Boa is kind of adrift right now because Antonio Rivera's hurting that match. Suffering a bad shoulder injury.
And their opponents.
Interesting team to say the least. They're playing Full Send's music, and the national champion Dustin Daniels taking exception to that. There's the other member of Full Send right there.
Coming to you from Los Angeles, California, Gainesville, USA, and Paradise. Together, tonight, they are the Unbreakable Heart, Draven Silvera, Lucio, and the youngest vet in the game, your MPW National Champion, Dustin Daniels. They are Full Send!
So, the two iterations of Full Send were Dustin Daniels and Bucio. And right on it was Bucio and Draven Silvera. It's the first time the three of them have ever been on the same team, to my knowledge. And they're all spraying each other with an atomizer. Reminds me when I was working mall security, we used to pepper spray each other all the time to get the report. If you're wondering, you can spray pepper spray into the air tank of the air conditioner, and when your buddy turns it on in the car, it gets all over his face.
Well, talk about well, I guess we'll see. Maybe not so easy day at the office for Dustin Daniels. As we know, Draven and Silvera and Bucio teamed just last week, and the reunited Full Send. Well, tonight, Full Send is back, and some would say maybe better than ever, but it is still reminiscent to see if they're even on the same page, Logan.
Well, you know, the interesting thing is this. Even if they're not kind of all jiving right now with their different philosophies in life, they've all teamed together extensively. So that's got to give them some kind of advantage, right?
See Busio giving a sign of respect to all of his opponents. None from Draven and, of course, our national champion, Dustin Jacked Daniels.
Yep. And as I always mention, anytime there's a singles champion involved in a tag match, if I'm on the other team, I'm targeting the national champion. Because if I can pin the national champion, I can make an argument that I should get a shot to be the national champion. Now, Boa Silva on the other side over here, kind of adrift without a partner right now because Antonio Rivers is on the shelf.
Yeah, unfortunately, Rivers succumbed to an injury at the hands of the Heartless Kings, but now the Constrictor goes at it alone. And I would have to say, as lethal as he is as a tag team competitor, Boa Silva truly, as a singles competitor, is on another level, looking to pump it up, and anytime he's able to get a hold or, in case maybe a submission, it could be lights out.
Well, national champion intelligently said, I'm not going to start this match.
Yeah, Dustin Daniels want nothing to do with the lone Constrictor, who you can tell has got something on his mind tonight with his partner out.
Draven Silvera, former tag champs with Mickey Rose, been going it alone lately. Mickey Rose in the main event tonight, trying to win the Millennium Cup.
That's right, not only the Millennium Cup, but the chance to fight Maximilian for the MPW Heavyweight Champion in the main event of MPWMania 4. And you got to think, for all these competitors going in, they would love some much-needed momentum headed into the big one, especially our boys on Full Send. And
well, and you know, concerning the Millennium Cup, I don't even think Diego should be defending that. He won it fair and square. He doesn't need to defend it.
We saw it last week. He was goaded into it by Miggy Rose, got a little emotional, and just like as he did with Maximilian, put his title shot on the line.
Right. That night, Naughty Nights qualifier there, he had a world title shot that he put on the line, and he lost it. And that's led to Max becoming the champion.
You got to think he would love nothing more than the devil is due. But now, Boa Silva giving everything to, of course, Draven Silvera, the Constrictor, looking at perch from the top rope. Oh, beautiful crossbody into the cover.
Both legs.
Oh, yeah, deep cover from Boa off of that.
Draven Schnozzola's crooked now. I think it's a quarter turn to the right.
Getting the tag to Cody Prince, who we haven't seen in quite some time. The Prince of MPW looking better than ever, and double hip toss from both. And looking to pose off into the, usually it's a pump line elbow drop. Tonight's looking a little bit royal as the Prince looks for the cover, only a 2.
And it looks like Cody may have watched some tape on the pump line because he got that double team move just right.
He sure did. He got the pose off, and now
veteran move right there. Fire him into the corner. Veteran tag team wrestler move.
Definitely not the corner you want to be in, but you can tell all three of these Full Send boys tonight are just trying to one-up each other in the ring, especially Dustin Jack Daniels. Oh, forearm and a back elbow.
Cody Nail Busio was just snoozing over there in the corner.
Backbreaker into the snake eyes, into the big boot. Combination on combination from Cody Prince, but not enough to secure the win. Cody Prince has gone at it once for that national title, of course, against Dustin Daniels. Was not able to get the win, and now you can see as the national champion really takes it to, as you said, the former national champion, Cody Prince, who looks at the ropes. Oh, for a bulldog.
Bulldoggy.
Now looking to tune up the band is Cody Prince.
Draven hooking the foot. See, and that's what I'm saying. Full Send, whether they're on the same page or not, there's some tag team continuity there that's just going to be there from the residuals of them teaming together. Now, I don't know if Dustin ever tagged with Draven before.
Just a right hand to Nina, taking out Boa as well, and you can see cutting the ring in half is Dustin Daniels helping out the Full Send boys as they just watch on as he takes out the Prince. Beautiful suplex, looking for the cover. Oh my goodness, getting so close. Continuing to wear down Cody Prince, inch by inch. And now taking the time to look back at the Full Send boys, chirp at them.
At each other.
Oh.
Kind of like, I don't know, brothers dogpiling on each other or something. These two guys know each other really well.
Yeah.
There we go. See, he said, let's get some full send maneuvers.
Oh!
That's it.
Quesadora splash.
Yeah, right back into their double team stuff.
As we know, they are, as we saw, the 2025 or 2024 Tag Team of the Year in Full Send. They held those Tag Team Championships last year, even heading into MPWMania. But now, Busio, we're going to get the cover and potential retribution heading into MPWMania 4.
And Busio, you know, been on a bit of a losing streak since losing the title to Maximilian. No shame in losing to that guy, but he just kind of hasn't been able to get his footing underneath him since then.
Getting the assist from Draven into the forearm, and now both men who were working as a well-oiled tandem last week continue it this week with a tandem suplex.
Yep, and like I said earlier, Busio teamed with both these guys extensively.
See Busio jaw-jacking with Dustin Daniels, telling him that's how it's done, that's how you be a part of a team. Again, it's teamwork, there's no I in team, but we're seeing Full Send now with, again, Busio and Draven working as a full oil tandem as he sends him to the corner again.
Draven over there doing the Dutch rudder with Cody's arm. Teasing him, saying you're so close to the corner.
Busio looking to continue to go after the back of Cody Prince.
A bunch of forearms are hitting him with there.
You see Cody Prince in a bad way, has got to get to the corner for either a tag to Nina or Boa Silva.
Yeah, Nina has got her arm extended, you know, continuously. She wants in there in a bad way.
Irish whip to the corner from Cody Prince, looking for the splash to Busio.
You know, before the match, Busio went over there and shook hands and hugged, all of the opponents.
Oh, looking for a roll-up. Oh, only a 2 count. And now Busio got to continue on Cody Prince. I mean, he's got him exactly where he wants him in the corner. For Dustin Daniels, our national champion, who was lying in wait to come in with another strike.
Mm-hmm.
Now looking,
he's going to press his own partner.
Yeah, an Olympic press, throwing him.
Yeah.
Oh!
I mean, that might have hurt Busio as much as it hurt Cody.
Throwing him like lawn darts, but, I mean, it worked.
Sure.
For Full Send.
Hey.
Got to flip it over for the cover.
I'm an ends justifying some means kind of guy. You know, like when like the pretty chick walks by the comm center and you make eyes with her and you're like, she will be mine. Oh, yes, she will be mine.
Busio with an Irish whip from the ropes. No duck under those. Cody Prince. Oh! Taking him out with a shoulder block.
That was. Look at.
That was big impact to the skull of Busio.
He might have injured his head there. He doesn't usually flop around like that afterwards.
Yeah, flop like a fish out of water. Could be potential concussion. I mean, could be out on his feet for all we know.
And that's the thing is sometimes, basic maneuvers you see Hill, half inch this way, quarter inch that. What? Nope, they're both fine.
Oh, double kip up and double tag.
Yeah, and here comes Nina in there.
Nina full steam ahead. Oh, turn her attention to Dustin Daniels. But you gotta watch out for Busio. All members of Full Send in the ring. She's taking him out 1-on-3. Codebreaker sends Busio out. Oh!
Yeah, then Dustin sends Busio out. She just German the national champ.
Beautiful German suplex from Nina. Double knees into the corner.
She's gonna beat up Sinclair in a minute.
Wash of the face of Draven.
Oh, she's gonna have Busio. House of Fire, this Nina.
Splash to Busio. Sending Dustin into Busio and looking for yet another German.
She's like a firefly on crack right now.
Suplex City here from Nina is now bouncing off of Busio in that tilt-a-whirl.
She's hit about 15 moves in a row on 3 different men who have all held gold here in MPW.
Listen, Nina has been leveling it up in 2026, and we have seen her best. Looking potential for the lolly drop. Hits it! Oh, that could be lights out.
It could be.
No. Out goes Draven. Oh,
she just got crossfaded. She just got nailed. She got nailed. Draven get pushed on top. He's a legal man.
Oh, but Boa saving it for his team.
Yep. I think Nina's head might got stepped on there.
Threw both Dustin Daniels and Busio into that cover.
Yep. Cody thankfully pulled Nina out of there, got Boa tagged in. I think she might have got her head crushed.
Good in-ring awareness from that team, as you can see. The tandem of 3 looking to work together. Oh, second rope.
Oh, here comes Draven with the front flip spear combo. Nina seems to be all right. She's back in there screaming like a
ain't
Comanche.
done. Oh, look for the Shining Wizard. Kick to the midsection. Fries Nina.
Yup. Here comes Cody.
Ducks the super kick from Cody. Looks for the crossbody instead. Looking to set him up for Royal Execution.
Nice. He nailed that.
Dustin Daniels now.
Wow! Dustin just with the stiff lariat right there.
Yeah, Dustin Cody from the top.
Yeah, he got him on the. He was like sideways when he hit
Giving him
that.
his due diligence. I was looking for the Meteora. Oh, step up Enziguri.
Yep.
And now full send back to their corner.
Dustin tagging Draven. Tell him to go to the top. Uh-oh. They're all going to the top.
Looking for full throttle.
Oh, this might. Everybody's going to die here. They're confused. Who's doing what? Who's on first?
We know it goes to the neck breaker.
Everybody should jump.
Usually with Busio, it's a frog splash.
They
and of
couldn't
course, we've
agree.
seen.
Cody
Oh,
and Nina
God.
took him out on the ropes.
No frog splash, no swanton in sight. Said just a couple of crotches. Looking to fly. Oh,
Draven.
sending Draven from the top.
Yep, Draven nailed. Busio's still up there in the corner. Bo's on the other side.
Oh, potentially looking for that
He
Meteora.
squashed. Just squashed Draven right there.
Now, looking for the pin.
Wait. Did you see that?
Busio could have easily gone for the frog
He was
splash.
in a position right there to break up the pin, and instead he just sat there.
Busio could have saved it for the team instead. Looking down at Draven and saying, you know what? I'm good.
Well, is that because he's injured or just because he didn't feel like it?
Your winners, Nina, Cody Prince, and Boa Silva.
Well, if I bet on this match, I would have lost because this Hotspots team right here, I would not have thought would have beaten 3 members of Full Send. Busio shaking hands with Boa.
Full send, look to have it done. We're looking for full throttle. It was
Cody's got
Busio
a different gyration of the pump right there.
stopping it from the top.
That's like the pump after dark right there.
And now Boa, Prince, and Nina walk away with the win, but got all 3 members of Full Send look to potentially be on the same page until they could not figure out who was going to hit it from the top with that full throttle.
It looks like there might be some dissension in the ranks here too.
It's all Dustin's fault.
Your ego's headed our move. Me and you do full throttle. You do a swanton. You do a swanton after. Easy. You better listen to me.
Oh,
Busio.
very frustrated Busio.
Oh,
God.
Dustin.
Oh, no.
Hey, Dustin went out on his own. He's been a singles champion of every kind. He got the belt
Oh, the
right
boys
now.
are fighting.
You two are nobodies. When you guys are down the rabbit hole for relevancy, what do? You come back to me.
Oh, he said all roads lead to Ho.
Who the leader of Full Send is? At the end of the day, I'm still the champion.
I mean, he's right. He's got the gold. And Busio and Draven, he's coming off another loss right here.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
There's Ray when you need him.
This is why I pay this man the big bucks. And by big bucks, I mean like maybe you can make a car payment per month with
Let's
it.
calm down. I must say, I was filled with so much nostalgia seeing the 3 of you guys in the ring together.
It has been pretty cool.
It's good to see. It's good. It's good for the soul to see you guys working together. Well, for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think. Hold on. I think we need to run it back again next week at MPWMania 4.
Okay.
I give that a hell yeah.
Well, Dustin, calm down. No. You misunderstand.
Nobody
me.
wants to team with
I'm
each
not
other.
saying another 6-man tag.
Oh.
I'm saying a triple threat match
Uh-oh.
for that MPW National Championship.
There you go.
I'm getting a good feeling about this one. Now we're gonna have Draven Silvera versus Busio versus the MPW National Champion Dustin Daniels next week. Triple threat MPWMania 4.
That is a tremendous match right there.
All titles will be defended, and now the national title has got its challengers.
Wow,
Full Send going at each other in a triple threat for MPWMania 4.
Another win. We get hit him right there, baby. Right there. Hey. Oh.
Little Boa Silva. What?
You ran out of friends, now you run back to the only people who made you relevant. The Heartless Kings.
Yeah, don't forget we made you who you are today. And you helped us become 3-time tag team champions.
Thank you.
Shut your mouth, okay? You guys took out my tag partner. My tag partner! You know, every week, you guys cause a wrench in my life. Every single week, okay? And quite frankly, I am sick and tired of it, okay? Rivers may not be here, but I am. And I'll take on the two of you right now.
Oh yeah? Yeah, big boa, huh? Getting into his big boy boots. Is that what you think you're gonna fight us, huh?
That's right.
You got no friends, boa. Me and Fresh, we can't be destroyed. Our bond is eternal. You've got no one in your corner. So if you want this fight, you better find someone.
I'll be his partner.
What?
Boa's my friend. And on top of that, if there's one thing we have in common is that we hate both your guys. So we would love to fight you both at MPWMania. And if you're not scared, for the title.
You two! The titles! We're the greatest tag team of all time! Why would we be scared of a little girl like you?
Yeah. You're cruising for a bruising, both of you. Alright, fine, it's on! MPWMania, huh? Good luck, Neil. Later. Good luck, Boa.
Oh, man. For that. Hurt that.
But who's ready for their semi-main event? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This next match is a singles match scheduled for a one fall. Introducing first,
All right, well, there he is.
coming to you from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 215 pounds. This is Angel.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined by the man who makes my life easier because I don't have to run the day-to-day operations of this company, Ray Rosas.
I think my next contract here, we're going to have to discuss a bit of a raise.
That's all right. You know, I'll give you that standard 3%.
You know, if James Angel's out here, you know I got to be out here to monitor.
Yeah, you know, this guy's been kind of a pet project of yours.
Right. Yeah. James
and
Angel.
his opponent.
James is in tremendous shape. He's thinning out, he's cutting a lot of the fat out, and he's just coming in with a rip.
Looking really good. I can't lie about that. I think he's probably training with Scorpio Sky.
Coming to you from San Diego, California.
Yeah, I can't help but make it better.
At 242 pounds, he is the Playmaker, J2 Mattioli.
Sky's a guy you're kind of familiar with, Ray.
With J2 Mattioli, he's a staple here at MPW.
Yeah.
Been in the ring with him many times. He's freakishly strong.
Yeah, and it's deceptive. It's almost like he's kind of like Claudio Castagnoli. He's way stronger than you would even realize by looking at him. I hate this damn song though. This annoys the bejesus out of me almost as much as that Heartless Woman in the King song.
We try to let the superstars pick their own music, and that embodies their whole persona and energy, and the crowd seems to love this song.
Well, and they get it because we got this thing called ambient sound here, so we can't get sued.
If you know it, sing it along at home, ladies and gentlemen.
Make sure to put in the comments if you actually like this song.
Yeah. Or if you think it's trash and it needs to go like next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, semi-main event for MPW's Love LA. My name is Chase Mansfield, joined at the desk by none other than Logan X and, of course, our general manager, Ray Rosas.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, whenever time James is out here, I got to monitor him because you never know what kind of shenanigans he's going to be pulling.
We saw what he got up to last time, and force a suspension on your hands.
You know, I'm just tired of throwing those out because I feel like they're not effective enough.
No, because what happens is guys go home, eat some sufritska gagish, and work out, and they just kind of come back a little nonchalant.
I think I should stop paying them when they're suspended.
There you go. Now you're talking. Anything that saves me a buck.
I think I'm fooling myself by...
An uncharacteristic sign of respect from James Angel, looking for the handshake early on.
I don't know what to say right now.
Well,
let's see if he actually...
Forced it on him.
Look at that. Shaking the injured right arm and shoulder of J2 there.
I don't know how to feel about that.
You know, maybe he's trying to turn a new leaf here, GM.
There's got to be something up his sleeve. He's never just like...
Grabs the waist lock.
Honorable all of a sudden.
Looking to go down, and J2 grabbing one of his own. It's the power advantage for Mattioli tonight here in the semi-main event.
Well, he didn't throw a fit.
It's going to be two contrasting styles here.
Nice.
A lot of technical wrestling coming from James Angel.
Yeah, we got James with that traditional, more catch-as-catch-can style.
Yeah.
You know, J2 Mattioli kind of modifying that Japanese strong style.
Yep, that's kind of, he shades of guys like Stan Hansen back in the day.
And styles make fights.
Yep, for sure. And you know, it's going to be interesting again. This is going to come down to kind of who's done their homework more. J2, the consummate veteran, but he's been injured with that shoulder for a long period of time now. I don't know when the last time he was 100% was. I think he got injured in a match in either Texas or Florida. It was somewhere in some other state. He's been wearing the tape since then.
Like a quarterback running out of bounds.
They're looking to grab onto that bottom rope, forcing the break from referee Sinclair, who's been doing an amazing job tonight.
Yep, Sinclair flying solo.
The Iron Ref.
Yep.
Now potentially looking for a test of strength there. I mean, we've seen some deceptive strength
he went low
from James Angel, but...
Well, hey, maybe he thinks that's the weak spot on this guy, the breadbasket.
Is he just trying to soften up Mattioli?
I don't know if you want to go blow for blow with J2
No,
Mattioli.
I wouldn't recommend that.
One of the strongest strikers we have here in MPW, but... I mean, you talk about trying to make a viral moment. That's all what James is about.
Yeah. James Angel, the Chael Sonnen of MPW.
Now, I'm always a champion of making moments in your matches. But this right here sometimes gets a little egregious.
He tried to grab the air conditioning vent. We just fixed that damn thing.
Send him to the ropes. Oh, shoulder tackle for Mattioli.
Oh, textbook hip toss. Right in that lower back.
Forcing the sit down, and now straight to the corner goes James Angel, but teeing Mattioli up.
Oh, we're singing the song again.
Oh, see?
Oh, was looking for the knee.
The song strikes.
Yeah.
Angel slam? Nope, too strong. Just dropping that center of gravity.
Yep, big elbows right there.
Look now, hit the ropes to J2 Mattioli. Oh, beautiful drop kick there from James Angel. Almost picture perfect, but only gets a 1.
Both feet right in the mush.
Yep. And Mattioli's got the sleeve on the left arm, so he's got the right shoulder taped up. He's got the sleeve on the left elbow. I don't know, man. I think this guy might do well with one of your suspensions where he takes some time off finally.
It's the way he wrestles, the way he battles. You know, it's a lot. It's slow. It's not very good. Not much downtime.
Well, and also, you know, he wrestles here pretty much every Friday night, but he's also wrestling all over the place every Saturday too.
And he's going 110% each and every match.
Mm-hmm. He also teaches at his school down in San Diego. If you're down there, that's probably where you should train. Unless you feel like driving all the way up here.
Yeah, the partnership between Primal and MPW is as strong
fantastic.
as any.
Yep, we get fed by a couple other feds. We get fed by Primal and we get fed by Santino's over here.
Now looking for picture perfect sidewalk slam. He told me he's been working on that for weeks and really slamming down Mattioli with emphatic fashion. You got to think for James Angel, if he can get a win tonight, that would be a massive momentum change heading into MPWMania 4 in just 1 week.
Pinning another former MPW champion.
Man who's on the wall.
You're gonna throw him in contention for sure.
Yep, another feather in the cap.
Again, I'm just. It's not a matter of if; it's a matter of when James Angel's going to start breaking his rules.
Yeah.
We saw him go a little underhanded in the beginning of this match, but has been wrestling a very fair and equal match against Mattioli so far as we are seeing. Oh!
Again, he went back to the breadbasket.
Ooh, high knee.
And looking to take his head off with that clothesline.
The cover. Is it a 3 count?
Ooh.
Look at that, staying right on him. This is uncharacteristic.
Yeah, he's focused. He's not jaw-jacking as much as he usually does.
It's a very sound strategy from the viral one, as we see. Now just trying to ground Mattioli. This is the best. When you cannot have Mattioli hit you with those big power moves, those strikes, when you could lock him up, and I mean, that's the most lethal.
Yeah. Of course, James Angel's first match in all of professional wrestling was against you and the great Mondo Vega. James was teaching.
He's not thinking gut wrench.
Tagging with a guy named
my
Lawrence.
gosh.
Oh my goodness!
Wow!
How much did that take out of?
Yeah, that takes some strength to deadlift that guy.
That's almost a 250-pound deadlift we just saw from James Angel.
Yeah,
As I said, deceptive strength to be able to. I mean, midway through this match, be able to pick him up like that.
Sure,
with that kind of strength.
but that's also not dead barbell weight. That's 255 pounds of living flesh right there.
This is very interesting. Seeing the strategy in the.
Oh, another forearm, a snug forearm.
He might start pissing this dude off here.
Again, trying to go for a striking battle against one of our best. I don't know if this is the right strategy. Has he done his homework on Mattioli?
This is almost playing into his hand.
Yeah, because J2's getting to recover while this is going on. It's like, you don't headbutt a Samoan wrestler. Sit there and you try to strike with this guy, you end up with the short end of the stick.
Oh!
One shot.
Yeah.
Took 3 to make Mattioli wince. Only took 1 to drop James Angel.
Now here we find out what James is going to do next. Is he going to slip into his old bag of tricks, his old habits?
Yeah.
Angel reaching for anything and grasp. Instead, all he's getting is that knee as he's told to sit down. Oh!
J2 yelled out World Star when he threw his nalgas at him right now.
Crushed his head.
They got him with that rear view now, looking to hit the ropes for the playmaker knee. Looking to feed him into the PS2.
Loaded right up.
Hear that PS2, I think, of Mortal Kombat Armageddon and Def Jam Vendetta.
Got a good chin, of course, on James Angel to be able to stay in this match. That move, the PS2 has put down monstrous men here at MPW, and has won championships as well. And
maybe if he had a few more rotations in that span, it would have disoriented him a little more. What's going on? Oh, no. Come on.
Oh, no. And now just grabbing at Sinclair.
Hey, that's what you were saying. There's the chicanery. Oh, he almost bopped Sinclair right there.
Yeah, now was able to get out of the way. Potentially look for the roll-up. Looking to stack him up on high.
Let's
grab
go.
the bottom rope.
Got the rope.
Gets the win.
You know, you called it, Ray.
Your winner.
Damn it.
James Angel.
Look, he don't even know he won. You said he was going to break rules.
I knew it.
You said it was a matter of time.
I can't.
Was playing such a fair game until the end, where he was too close to the ropes for his own good not to grab the bottom.
That's my fault for letting myself believe that he was actually going to play fair. It's one of those shame on me moments.
Well, you know.
I'll be back, boys.
Again, another hard loss for Mattioli, but big momentum for James Angel heading into MPWMania 4, but Ray Rosa's not liking what he's seeing.
Yeah, Ray left the booth there. He's got a microphone in his hand.
James.
And another confrontation between these two.
I blame myself for sitting at that commentary table actually believing that you were going to have a straight, legit match. That you were not going to pull any underhanded tactics. For one moment there, for a brief moment, I actually believed you were going to do this on your own with your own pure wrestling skill. What did you do? What did you do? Let's see what the fans saw it.
I saw it. Lil Z saw it. Everybody saw it.
I think this camera saw it. I saw it. Not only did you put your hands on one of my referees again, but then you held the ropes.
Yep. You cheated twice.
Not only, but I think what's more disrespectful about that is that you do it right in front of me.
That's true.
Right in front of my face.
Blatantly.
Like you're daring me to do something to you.
That's true. He did right in front of the boss.
And Ray's not blind, ladies and gentlemen.
And
he
the
can see
owner.
it.
The extremely good-looking owner.
Okay. I don't even...
Look at Ray is flabbergasted right now.
He is as frustrated as can be.
Uh-huh.
What more does he have to do to get on James?
I tried to wrestle a clean match. I don't even know
he did up
what
till
you're
then.
referring to exactly.
Oh, he has amnesia.
You know I came into this different than everyone else, right?
It's true.
I came into this right? They made a documentary about me, and then I basically got pushed
Good
to the front of the
documentary.
line.
Yeah.
I admit that.
House of Pain,
You were there,
HAUSOPAIN.
yeah. You were
Watch it
my
on
first
YouTube.
match, right?
That's
So,
true.
like, I'm not meaning to come out here every single week and disappoint you. That's not my goal. I don't want to be suspended. I like wrestling here, okay? I like wrestling here. That was an accident. I can't improve.
An accident?
You see it. You know
Hanging on the ropes is an accident?
Just give me a chance.
He fell into like accident. He sounded like Shaggy. Wasn't me.
You're right. You know, you did come in here in unusual circumstances, and it is probably a little unfair to you. And honestly, James, I don't hate you. I just want to save you while there's still something left to save.
Well, there you go.
Okay. If you're really trying to turn over a new leaf, then we got to get rid of these bad habits. And James, I was there when you first matched, and I helped guide you, and I will continue to help guide you if that's what you really want.
He did.
If you want to turn over a new leaf and you're asking for my help, I will give you my help, and I will get you through this, and we will get you to greater heights and something you've never even realized that you wanted.
We're talking about championship gold, I think.
All right.
Ray is offering him some mentorship here.
Looking to guide him.
This is good. Look at this.
You got it, right?
This looks like James is turning a new leaf. All right. Whoa! Whoa!
Come on, James!
He hit the general manager. He's the first guy that's stupid enough to do that.
No. Ray was just up here with us. I mean, we're just trying to talk some sense
What
into
is it?
Angel. And no!
I can't believe what I just saw.
Side power slam. Takes down Rosas. I mean, talk about a viral moment from James Angel, but why at the expense of the general manager?
You know.
Broke the microphone, Ray. You finally showed up. God, you suck.
You know.
You suck, Ray.
I'm going to have to
Everyone
exercise some
hates you
managerial
back there.
control here.
But especially me. You know what? I hate all you guys too. Chatsworth sucks.
Yo, James! Hi! You're gonna make me come down from my perch over there where I'm debating the dichotomy of good and evil? You're stupid enough to put your hands on the general manager? Normally that would make me do a front side nut slide on your mom's backside. But I have a better idea, since I'm temporarily in control of the company. Next week, MPWMania, one-on-one James Angel against the Hall of Famer Ray Rosa. Oh, I can't because I own this bitch.
Talk about a viral moment.
Deal with it.
Next week, Ray Rosas puts the boots back on.
I have spoken.
To go one-on-one against James Angel. Will Ray Rosas finally be able to shut up the viral superstar that is James Angel? Or James Angel walk away with the biggest win of his career? Ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot coming to you in the next week for MPWMania 4, but stick with us. Main event of MPW's Love LA comes at you next.
I want to talk to you. Ray, I know you're listening, okay? You're always manipulating things. You're coming after me. And I think I know why. I figured it out, finally. It's because you're jealous. It's because you hate me. Because I skipped to the front of the line. Not because I didn't deserve it. I'm a natural athlete. Look at me. I'm incredible. I skipped to the front of the line, whereas you had to spend a lifetime climbing to the top of a mountain that looks a lot like the attic above a rock climbing gym. Ray, spite. It's not a good look for you, Ray. But I'm gonna make you look real good. Face down in the background of my selfie. See you at MPWMania, Ray.
The main event! That is right. Your main event of Love LA is a singles match scheduled for a one fall. With the winner not only getting the Millennium Cup trophy, but winning the opportunity to face Maximilian for the MPW Heavyweight Championship at MPWMania 4. Your referee for this contest, Referee Sinclair. Introducing first.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will do my best to try to focus during this match. I apologize for the colorful language that I use, but I got very fired up when James put his hands on my general manager. It's as if an oil tanker crashed somewhere.
City of Angels. Yeah. The Short King. Miggy.
You got that greasy hair. You got them greasy tactics. And Miggy Rose, smart enough, manipulative enough, tactical enough to convince Diego to put the Millennium Cup on the line. Former Triple Crown winner here at MPW, future MPW Hall of Famer Miggy Rose. Oh, Ray's okay.
And his opponent.
When fans said my wife loves you, that's how it starts. And here's the Millennium Cup winner of the year 2026.
Coming to you from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 203 pounds, he is your 2026 Millennium Cup winner, the handsome devil, Diego Valens.
Chase, you're going to have to take a little control of the commentary because my heart's still thumping right now. I'm red hot with rage.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is massive main event tonight for MPW Love LA with huge implications. Not only will the winner walk away with the 2026 coveted Millennium Cup trophy, but the winner gets a surefire guarantee for the main event to vie for the MPW heavyweight champion, Maximilian, and for that title. I mean, for Diego Valens, if he loses tonight, that is yet another title opportunity slipping through his fingers. And for Diego, all he wants is, as he said, for the devil to get his due. He wants Maximilian, but in front of him is a 10-year vet in Miggy Rose who is doing just that, taking the veteran instinct to an all-new level. Again, he's going to stretch it out. He's going to get back into the game. He's going to catch his breath. Surefire way from Miggy Rose to potentially weasel his way into the main event. This is the only opportunity he has to get onto that card.
Well, and you know, the interesting thing is these two guys are going to be out here and they're going to beat the hell out of each other. And Max is off drinking Mai Tai somewhere, resting. And Max kind of seems to know how to pick his shots. Meanwhile, Diego is a fighting champion even before he's got the title.
Absolutely, and he said if I'm going to be a fighting champion, I have to be willing to defend anything in my possession. And that, of course, is the opportunity not only at Maximilian, but that coveted 2026 Millennium Cup trophy that he fought through 3 grueling rounds for. Well, and now you can see trying to go catch as catch can with Miggy Rose. Both men just jockeying for positions.
And that's the thing is you know, Diego won that tournament fair and square. Miggy with an excellent float over there.
Yeah, smack to the back of the head.
Could get the trophy from him without even winning the tournament.
This is classic Miggy Rose. Pick your opportunities to fight. And when the going gets tough, well, you get out of there. Again, he's going to take the full 10 count if he can from Sinclair to potentially get back into this ring. Miggy knows he's not winning the title tonight off of disqualification or count out, but
he's stretching? What's she doing?
Lady tried to stretch with him in the audience, and I think Miggy Rose might have thrown up in his mouth a little bit.
What does culero mean? I think she called him culero.
You can see Miggy Rose finally trying to get back in the ring, fight Diego Valens. Again, he's the one who goaded Diego Valens into this main event match tonight. Diego was just going to go to MPWMania 4, was going to fight Maximilian until Miggy Rose came out, again, threw a couple of words out there, and at the end of the day, got to where we are now. Both men fighting it out. Diego Valens now, 4 count, having to let go of the hold.
Oh, that was a hell of a pain process. Look, he knows he pissed off.
Continue with the slap, but tope suicida from the handsome devil.
I mean, Miggy thought he had outsmarted him. Instead, he got himself mushed.
Yeah, you can see, just like last week when he goaded Diego into it, he is getting Diego emotional. Now, is that a good mental game?
Well, I'm going to tell you what. Diego just chopped him so hard. A good chop, they think a good chop's really loud. But those are impactful in their own way. A real good chop, you can feel it. You can feel the impact go through the guy's body. It's not quite that like crisp sound. It's that big thump, and that's what Diego was just hitting Miggy with. Here comes another one. It looks like.
Hear those thumps all throughout the MPW arena.
That wasn't that crisp stuff, but that was kaboom. That was hitting a bass drum and a marching band right there.
He's going to have to go to the back and put some ice on his chest. I mean, that was a hellacious chop from the handsome devil, who's looking to rain down hell on the short king.
Yeah, well, El Guapo Diablo to be the one that can rain down hell.
He's got him on the ropes. Oh, nope. Reversal. Ducks under Diego Valens. Looking for a, head scissors. And continuing the rights and lefts.
That'd be hung on.
Hit him with that tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. We're going to break his back over the knee like Bane.
Yep. Talking about I was born in the darkness, homie.
Oh, flying forearm to the back of the head for Miggy Rose. Diego continuing these high-angle forearms.
Yeah. And Diego, I mean, if you look at how he's built, you can see this guy's physique. You look at his legs, you look at his quads, his hamstrings are ridiculous. And that's how he generates all that power for that devil's tail. Big spin kick whip.
Might not be the tallest banana in the bunch, but he sure packs a punch as we are seeing. Oh no! Miggy Rose going him in, throwing him into the second turnbuckle, and now looking to soften him up for the back suplex.
And he's not the brown banana like the Rebel Storm.
Now looking for the disaster kick, right on the money, going for the cover. Get Miggy Rose. No.
I mean, Miggy's got nothing to lose here because look I mean, he was not in a position where he's not even gonna be on the show next week. And if he wins here, he's going to main event the damn thing.
I mean, talk about laying in wait and picking an opportunity. Miggy Rose find the right person to piss off in Diego Valens to even get him into this match.
Well, and, you know, Miggy, even if he shows up and loses that match, he got himself a main event paycheck out of nowhere. But I don't think there's anything like Miggy would like more than becoming the MPW World Champion again.
Looking to go after his left arm. Again, the arm that he traps you for that devil's tail for the spin-off. And now Miggy Rose telling him, this is not your next guy. He's nothing. Oh, big right hand. Another right from Diego Valens. Looking to fight off the storm, but no. Ain't nothing but a knee from Miggy Rose. Looking for yet another back suplex.
Nailed him.
You gotta think he might be softening him up for that climax, Logan.
His move's called the climax?
It sure is.
Yeah,
How you like it?
Yeah, you know. Hey, man after my own heart.
Oh, and just a disrespectful kick to the back. You can see he was just trying to maybe dislocate the arm from its socket there. Miggy Rose, as we know, very angry man. He grew up coming through hardcore wrestling. He knows how to take a hit or two and surely knows how to dish them out. Oh! And now playing into the crowd. Surely not on his side. They are fully back in the corner of the handsome devil, Diego Valens. They want to see him in the main event from MPWMania 4. Oh!
There's a fan entertaining the hell out of the people out there, and we like that. Come here and pay your money. You can say what you want. We'll get it on camera, too.
Gave him one hell of a suplex to the back of the neck, and now you can see looking to go around and around and around. Oh!
Drop him in that cross arm breaker almost. If he gets this, it might be over with.
Yeah, had it for a second. Again, good S-grip there from Diego Valens to stop the submission. Again, if he's able to wrench back on that arm, you would think
he's pinning him.
Potential dislocation, potentially breaking it.
He's switching now. Miggy switched up to a different type, but I can't see exactly what kind of armbar he's got him in right now.
Looking potentially for a Kimura there, but again, Diego Valens looking to stop him.
Oh, there it is. He's got a top wrist lock.
But Diego Valens, though, with the wheel of the MPW Arena back on his feet, fighting out from under him. Oh, no.
Another
chopped back down to earth.
Blow there by Miggy Rose. Miggy got redness on his back. He got redness on his chest.
What more does Diego Valens have to do to get back in the game? Spoke too soon. Look at that crossbody. Stopping Miggy from that disaster kick.
Wow! That was a side Russian leg sweep off the ropes right there. I don't know if I've ever seen that move before.
Again, these are the things that Diego Valens will pull out when his back is against the wall.
Well, you know, Diego valiant in his effort here to be a fighting champion before he wins the title, but I just think taking this whole match was a mistake. And Miggy's, making him earn his grapes right here.
I mean, we said the same when he put the title up against Maximilian, and Maximilian took that contention, went on to then win the MPW championship.
Well,
we thought it was a mistake then, but Diego tonight has got to have, cooler heads prevail. Can't get too emotional. Has got to keep his head back in the game like that sick kick.
What if, and this is just a theory, what if Maximilian, a tremendous move there, what if Maximilian paid Miggy? What if he put him up to this? What if he said, hey, get out there and soften this guy up? And then if you win, great. If you lose, then I got a weakened Diego to deal with.
I wouldn't pass up our champion on doing that. I mean, he has faced the devil before. He's coming up, and he got his due. But the devil's looking to come collect.
Sure, but I mean, you look at how Maximilian outsmarted Danny that time where he cost him the title match. He ended up wrestling Eddie instead.
Diego's got to have all sights set on the main event for MPW Mania 4. But Miggy Rose doing a good job to hang him up to dry.
Oh, that's a very precarious position. It's like you don't want to move at all right there.
No.
And that right there, I'm telling you what, you'll be singing soprano now.
Going after his little devils and now giving him a smack.
He said,
Washing the face with that kick. Now looking to go to the top rope. Again, not a good position for both men.
Beautiful. Beautiful top rope springboard leg drop there. That might get him to win.
Yeah, that's got to be the end shot. No! Diego Valens able to kick out, but I mean, if Diego Valens is able to win tonight, Logan X, I got to ask you, going into next week, don't pay attention to Miggy, going into next week, how do you think he fares against Maximilian if he is able to win?
And that's the problem. I mean, he had the week off. He could have just coasted the whole way. Instead, he's in there with a top-level opponent. I mean, Miggy Rose has already done serious damage to the winner of the Millennium Cup here.
As we saw Miggy Rose strutting his stuff and shaking it as well. And now, eating a knee from Diego Valens. Looking for that ripcord, potentially looking for Devil's Tail. Ducked under. Kick to the midsection. Potentially looking at, I was going to say set him up for the pile driver, but no. Up and over goes Diego.
7 counters there, and Sinclair almost smushed in the corner.
Could have been bad for Sinclair.
He
gets the low blow.
That fan's been yelling about huevos the whole match, and finally they got crushed.
Miggy Rose been playing mind games, suckered him in, and now, oh my God.
He broke his back afterwards.
High elevated climax. No!
High elevated climax. I'm gonna tell my fiance about that later.
Yeah, Diego wanted to be the fighting champion, put that trophy on display, and as we know from Miggy Rose, he's got nothing to lose and all to gain tonight, and he is looking to take out everything from Diego Valens. He wants to make sure, even if he does win, he doesn't make it into next week.
High elevated climax is like the dragon screw leg whip.
Miggy Rose back to his feet. Looking to get back on the Kimura again, looking to go after that arm. Diego Valens, middle of the ring in a bad way, trying to, spin him around, get him out of the ring.
And if Miggy locks in that Kimura, for any period of time. Even if Diego wins, he's not going to be able to wrestle next week.
Absolutely, especially if that Kimura is on.
Miggy's broken
that
people's arms.
devil's tail
What's Miggy
on.
doing? He getting a chair?
Oh, no.
What's
we saw
he
him
doing?
suckered in with Sinclair, and now, oh! Diego's got to look out.
The chair ended up on the outside here.
Looking to fly.
Whoa,
Suicida again.
He got all of that. Full height into the rail right there.
You're right, got all of that and more.
Smushed a snail out here.
And Miggy Rose was trying to, use that
Beautiful
chair to his
springboard
advantage.
elbow.
Diego went to go swing it, almost lost by DQ. I mean,
yep, Olympic slam there.
Got that Olympic slam, but
I
not
think there's
enough
a flyer
to take
for
away
a free
the
oil
win.
change sitting in the ring right now.
Diego Valens now, again, your main event of MPW Love LA. That Millennium Cup Series trophy on the line and a shot at our heavyweight champion, Maximilian, in the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, Chase Mansfield, Logan X here calling this monstrous main event heading into MPWMania 4, and these two are putting it all on the line.
Yep, and, again, Diego, so much guts on this guy, such honor. Completely the opposite of Maximilian.
Now Diego sent to the apron. Miggy looking to follow it up with another shot. Diego had it scouted. Hitting the midsection, looking to springboard again, and said only eating a forearm from the short king who, might be looking for yet another leg drop from up on high.
A lot of success with this earlier. Up.
Diego Valens.
Diego busted the Ultimate Warrior right there and shook the ropes.
Doing a good job to crotch him at the top.
He's returning the favor to Ball Crush.
Miggy Rose in a bad way here in the main event. Diego, this could be the opening the Handsome Devil needed.
The fans chant, shake the ropes. There you go, the Ultimate Maniac right there.
Shaking his nalgas. Step up, Enziguri.
Diego!
Looking for a top rope. Olympic slam! And now he's got to make the crawl for the cover. Inches away. He gets it. What a kick out. Miggy Rose somehow kicks out and keeps his championship contention opportunities still running, but you got to think Diego Valens has got to have a head full of mischief right now, just thinking bad things, not only for Miggy Rose, but for Maximilian if he can get to next week. MPW Arena wants him there, and they're willing him to his feet. Handsome Devil looking to oblige.
Maximilian's got to be smiling from ear to ear wherever he is right now. He's watching these two guys just kill each other out here.
He's played a perfect game plan leading up to his title contention, I'll tell you that.
He kind of seems to be one step ahead of everybody at all times.
Miggy doing a good job, but again, looking to go after the chair. Synonymous with 2X. Diego stopping him.
He said no. As in, no. They're going to fight over it.
Both men having the chair again. Diego Valens has got to watch out. Can't use that chair. If he gets disqualified, main event will go to Miggy Rose.
Can you imagine?
Diego gets the chair. No, come on, Diego.
If I was Miggy, I'd let him bust me over the head with it. He wins the match then.
I know you're the devil himself, but don't listen to him on your shoulder.
Miggy playing mind games again.
No.
Of course he deserves it. But don't do it.
Don't go for the DQ.
Look at Miggy's accepting of it right there. He threw it away. He used his brains.
Right, he's going to do it the right way, not the underhanded way, but playing to Miggy Rose's
because of it.
Pile driver sends it home. What?
Look at Miggy's face. He thought he had him right there. He thought he outsmarted him.
He's hit many a pile driver before to win his matches. I mean, we saw it time and time again in that or should I say, that almost 200-plus day tag team title reign with 2X.
Yep.
9 title defenses, and that move was the one that put them away in every chance they got.
Yep, and you know, that was with Draven coming off hitting the spike pile driver. Diego's neck is just thick. If you look at the guy's build, he's got lats, he's got shoulders, he got rhomboids.
You got to think going into next week, he's got a pulverized neck. I mean, he is just lying in wait. Whoever wins this, it is going to be a hard uphill climb against our champion.
I mean, look, maybe Maximilian just runs in here and mushes them both, you know?
Both men, wild hands, swinging for the fences.
There's going to be nothing left of them for the match.
Looking for a Hail Mary in the wind. Oh! Forearm from Rose. Back elbow connects.
Oh, he got him by the,
oh,
him by the fish hook.
Disrespectful chops, but Diego not going to let him continue. Biting at the fingers.
Miggy's fingers have been some strange places, too, let me tell you.
Looking to make mince meat of the Short King's chest and running him over with that clothesline. Beautiful uppercut. He looks to send him. No Irish whip. Splash in the corner. He's got him ready. Diego Valens following. Looking to hit the second. What
Miggy
the?
caught him. Oh, no, he didn't. Well, I thought Miggy had him, but he didn't have him.
Second rope. Poison Rana.
He just nailed him with the devil's tail.
Hit him with that spin kick. And now looking to hit the devil's tail. Is that his ticket to the main event?
Miggy's got to be out. He got kicked twice.
There it is.
Your winner, and still the Millennium Cup Series holder, Diego Valens.
Okay, look, so big win for Diego. Great that he defended the cup in terms of his character. But what did this take out of him? Because Max is walking in the ring next week against a worn down Diego Valens.
A wounded animal with a hunter on the prowl as he walks into the main event for our biggest prize.
Wait. That's the champion's music.
Oh! He's supposed to be in Montenegro.
I don't even know where that is.
Maximilian making his presence felt before. He's got to defend that title in the main event of MPWMania 4. He has fought and faced the devil. But tonight, the devil stands tall, looking to come collect, looking to get his due.
I don't know if Maximilian's worn a shirt since he's won that title.
Listen, when you're built like that, you got muscles on muscles. I'd be shirtless all the time, too. Yeah. Looking to upstage the handsome devil, put that title on display. Because these two go at it one more time next week.
Congratulations, Diego Valens. Look at you and your little trophy. Oh, how precious. Well, I guess it's official. You get to take on the greatest MPW champion and superstar ever. Me. You should be grateful, you sack of crap.
Oh!
Need I remind you, I am the reason for all the likes, the clicks, and the opportunities you get to showcase yourself off. Without me, you'd be nothing. Ooh, did I strike a nerve, Diego? Are you just jealous because I'm the hottest member of Hotmail.com?
Oh, come on, Max.
Are you mad that I got all the attention and you didn't? At MPWMania, you're just gonna be another victim on my list. Tyler Bateman, Royce Isaacs, Danny Devine, and now you. So, you know what's going to happen? All of these idiots and incels are going to bend the knee in allegiance to me because the greatest reign of an MPW champion continues because I am 1 in a million. Max a million.
Oh!
Listen here, Max Montclair. Next week at MPWMania 4, that title belongs to me. Because you know why? En la casa del diablo, yo mando!
Oh! Lift him up. Oh!
Guys, about what happened.
We're going to run in toe as our champ.
Montclair grabbing his belt and getting out of Dodge.
As he said, it all goes down in the main event, and as Diego Valens said, this is El Casa del Diablo. The rent is due, and the devil is coming to collect. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, this was MPW Love LA. We want to thank you for joining us on our stop for WrestleMania weekend. Well, join us next week, April 24th, for the big one, MPWMania 4. We're in the main event. It'll be Diego Valens versus Maximilian for the MPW Heavyweight Championship. We thank you for joining us. I have been Chase Mansfield. He's been Logan X. We'll see you next time.